next up on stage, and it can't be much fun for the candidates sitting down there not knowing, they don't know which order they're coming up in. But one of them's about to be put out of their misery, because I'd like to invite now to the stage the Auckland Rose of Tralee. Laura, you're a 23-year-old, you're a graduate teaching assistant at the University of Auckland. Laura enjoys Irish dancing, social indoor netball, reading, shopping, travel, trivia. What else you got, actually? Adventure sports and watching sport. Now, Laura, you're from Auckland and you're a long way from home, but I suspect, particularly given that welcome, that you might feel quite at home here in South.
I am.
No,
I don't think you should, and also the Southlanders as well. But no, Southland is pretty much my second home. My dad was born here and grew up here. He moved to Auckland in his teens to go to school. But we've always been really close to our family here, and we come down every second summer, and I know the South quite well, and I'm proud to be a Southlander, especially in October last year. I was very proud to be a Southlander. So.
You know that we only have a summer every fourth year.
Yeah, I noticed that. Snow on Christmas Day is a personal favourite of mine. So.
You mentioned that you like trivia, and you mentioned certain rounds for your shield. Did you know that it was 225 days ago today that Southland won the round?
No, I didn't. That's a good question.
Well known fact. The answer keeps changing every day. Do you think that some of your family might be reconsidering their decision to move to Auckland now that we have the shield?
Well, I think quite possibly, given how Auckland's been going in Super 12 or Super 14 rather lately, but I'm in my blue dress, so I'm showing my Auckland pride, and I think Auckland's strong.
Sure. Laura, tell us what your Irish ancestry means to you.
It means a lot. It's my paternal grandmother was born in Donegal, and she came out to New Zealand when she was in her 30s. And she died when my aunts and uncles and my dad were quite young. And so I think because of that, we never, well, for us cousins, not knowing her, we really made an effort to get in touch with our Irish heritage, and a really concentrated effort to find out what being Irish was all about. And so for me, with my experiences of being Irish, it's definitely about friends, it's definitely about a lot of good fun, it's about family, it's about just going out and just having fun and being yourself. And I think the Irish community in Auckland is very, very strong, and it's really cool having a whole network that you can go to, so yeah.
You've talked about going out and having fun and being yourself. You do that quite regularly at a pub in Auckland called the Dog's Bollocks.
I do indeed.
Explain that to us.
Yes, it's not quite as it sounds.
You go there to dance, don't you?
Yes, we
It's
do.
a little apprehension as to what sort of dance you do at the Irish.
Well, it is very close to K Road, but it's not. It's Irish dancing, and the Dog's Bollocks is really good to my dancing school. We've danced there, I think the school's been dancing there for the last 10 years or so. And we go along every second Sunday, and we do about 4 or 5 dances, and then we sell raffle tickets, which the pub provides for us. Then we dance again and draw it. And it's a really fun way to dance without the pressure of competitions. Get to know some of the regulars. There's one guy who always keeps up with me every week, and it's always interesting. And it's a really good fundraiser for us too, and it's a lot of fun. Love it.
You're also a bit of an adventure junkie.
Yes.
You do some crazy things now.
I have done a few fair things. I did a bungee jump when I was 13.
Whereabouts?
In Queenstown. I was 13, yep. And it was quite entertaining because I did it with a whole bunch of...
Your parents know?
Yes, my mother
Did
was...
they take out trail?
Oh, well, my mother was had a heart attack. My dad was encouraging me. I think mainly because none of my cousins down here had done it, so it was a good chance to show that the Auckland branch of the family.
The fact that we don't have a heart of rich here, of course, is quite constrained.
Yes, it is. That is a good point. No, so I did that when I was 13, and then I did a skydive a couple of years ago. I've done parasailing, I've done the sky swing. You know, I like the rush.
Charmaine and Nicola went skydiving in Queenstown.
Yeah,
A couple of days ago, Nicola was telling me last night that Charmaine really hated the free falling for a minute and then absolutely loved the parachuting afterwards. And Nicola was the other way around, she hated I would love the free falling and hated the parachuting. So you like both of it?
I like both bits. It was really interesting for me when I did my skydive because I was really scared. I was possibly a lot more scared than I was for my bungee. Maybe because I understood fear more than I did when I was 13. But it's an amazing feeling when you're falling and you have no control, and you can't, your mouth is just all over the place. But it sounds weird, but it is. You try to scream, but you can't. And then when you slow down, when the parachute gets pulled, and you can just see for miles, and I did mine up in Mercer, and I did a tandem jump, and my instructor was pointing out Waiheke Island and Coromandel Peninsula, and you really had time to actually enjoy it. So that was really cool.
You'd be pleased here tonight.
Yeah, it was. It was indeed.
Towards the end.
Yeah, no, that would have been good.
I see from your profile too that the personal quality you're most proud of is your optimism.
Yes,
And you describe yourself as a glass half full person.
definitely.
You like Guinness?
To be honest, not particularly, but I have learned that if you can mix it with bubbles, and it's called a black velvet, and I like bubbles, so I thought that sounds quite nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Laura, just to finish, the personality you'd love to meet the most is your great auntie Tess in Ireland. Can you tell us about her and why you'd like to meet her?
Yeah. Well, she's sort of the person in Ireland who really made an effort to keep the family connection going from that side. She's married to my grandmother's brother, who's now deceased, and she's always sending us letters and clippings from the paper and that sort of thing. And she's a bit of a hard case and a bit of a character, and if we're doing something on the side of the world that she's not proud of, she'll give us a call and tell us that we haven't been keeping in touch enough. And I like strong women, so I think it would be really good to meet her.
Thank you, Laura. Ladies and gentlemen, our Auckland Rose.